Welcome back in one of the Bears From Plays YouTube channel. Today is Monday, April 7th, and I'm back breaking down some more plays and props for the NBA slate. Didn't make video on a Saturday. Don't really have an excuse. I was planning on it, had the graphics made, had people over to watch the games. When the last game ended, it was like 11:30, and I didn't record. So just took the day off. Kind of crazy. Never do that, ever. First time in a long time. I mean, I've had planned days off, but not just out of the blue days. So my apologies on that. These are the games from Friday night that we had. We had Memphis -1. They did take care of Memphis, winning, I think, by 6 or 7. Atlanta got ran out of the gym going up against the Knicks. The Knicks were shooting 70% late in the third quarter. Nothing we could do there. Julius Randle had 15. Anthony Edwards played, and he was pretty good in that game. So Randle didn't take a lot of shots, but Bam Adebayo gave us a 2-2 day. I believe he finished with 29 or 30 going up against the Bucks in a losing effort in overtime. So we had a 2-2 day, 1-1 the props, 1-1 on the game picks. Let's try to do some good on a Monday with only 2 games on the docket for the NBA. And this one I like. The other one I'm not so sure of, but I did break it down because there's only 2 games. But we have the Kings going up against the Pistons. The Pistons, they are one of my favorite teams this season in the NBA. I've talked about the Kings a lot over the last several weeks. Not a very good team right now. The Aaron Fox trade, bringing in Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine, not that good of a player. Domantas Sabonis having a lot of injuries in and out of that lineup. I know Zach LaVine can get you like 25, 30 a night, but sometimes he has like 4 or 6 points a night. That's just not consistent play that what we need for the Sacramento Kings in this game. Pistons, they are coming off a loss to the Memphis Grizzlies. We did get that win, 109-103. Cade Cunningham came back in that game. First came back in, I believe, 5 days. He's going to be back in this lineup. We have everybody healthy for the Pistons in this game. I saw Tobias Harris going to play. Cade Cunningham looks like he's going to play. Duran's going to play. We have the starting 5 ready to roll for this Pistons team. We're back at home. We had 2 days off. The Kings, they've had 1 day off. They played the Cavaliers today. They beat them 120-113. Very good win with the Sacramento Kings, but they're on a back-to-back, having to go on the road here against the Detroit Pistons. I'm going to take my Pistons here. -6 to get the job done. They are just overall the better team. They're going to play better defense. They're more efficient offensively. Give me the Pistons here, -6 as the play. For the play that I'm not too sure of, it's going to be the 76ers going up against the Heat. Now, the Heat were playing some really good basketball, 30-41 on March 23rd, 35-42 on April 3rd. So only 1 loss over the last 7 days, but now they've dropped back-to-back going up against Memphis, losing by 2 on a game winner by Ja Morant, and losing to the Bucks in overtime in that game, 121-115. They need to win games. They've been trying to win games. They're getting themselves back in the playoff hunt. They're going to probably be in the playoffs. This is a must-win game for the 76ers. The only reason I'm going with the Heat here, -12.5, is 1, the offense has been a lot better for the Heat over the last several weeks. 2, the defense has always been good for the Heat. And 3, this 76ers team, they had a record of 20-29 on February 4th. Their current record is 23-55. They have 3 wins. They are 3-25 over the last 28 games. They are tanking better than they were winning games. So maybe that's what the 76ers will do next year, because they're very good at tanking. No Maxey, no Embiid, no George, maybe not even Quentin Grimes in this game. We'll see what they do. I'm going to take the Heat -12.5. Big number for a Heat delay. Heat are healthy. They need to win this game. Back-to-back losses. I'll take a chance on them -12.5 as the second play of the night. First player prop of the night, Cade Cunningham. Over his total points. Limit on the player props. Don't really necessarily love either of these player props, but these are the players I'm going to go with. Cade Cunningham got his feet back under him. He missed 6 consecutive games with the Pistons. Came back against the Grizzlies. Lost that one by 6 points. 28 minutes. We should see him back to his normal minutes in this game. He had his warm-up game of 28 minutes. He got a full day off today. He's going to have most of the day off tomorrow until the night game. He's going to get a workout in, I'm sure. But he'll probably be about 35, 36 minutes once again. He still scored 25 points in that game against the Grizzlies, but he had to knock the rust off with the shooting performance. 9 of 24 from the field, 2 of 6 from the outside. Had a pretty good overall stat sheet day for the Pistons. But in this game, going up against the Kings, one of the worst defensive teams in the NBA, Zach LaVine guarding him, that's going to be barbecue chicken all day long for Cade Cunningham. I'm going to take his over total points as the first play of the day. And the second and the last play of the day, Bam Adebayo. Took him on Friday. Going to take him again on Monday. I mean, it's pretty hard to mess this play up, especially with the only 2 games on the slate. This has to be an automatic play. Bam Adebayo over the last 2 games has shot 51 times. He's made 22 of those 51 shots. He scored a combined 57 points, 26 points against the Grizzlies, 31 points against the Bucks. He was banging with Giannis Antetokounmpo down low all game long, 31 points, very easily done in this game again if he's going up against the 76ers with no big men down low to speak of. I'm going to take the over total points, 20.5, 21.5, 22.5, somewhere around there, but Bam Adebayo has been used at a significant rate over the last 2 games, and you can't overlook it. Give me Bam Adebayo over his total points as the final play of the night. Let's go to that NBA recap graphic. We are going to be taking the Pistons -6, the Heat -12.5. Bam Adebayo over his total points, 22, 21, 23, somewhere around there. And then Cade Cunningham, 25, 26, 27, somewhere around there for that player prop. College basketball, not making a video. One of the worst losses I can remember in Final Four history of Duke blowing that lead up by 14 with 8 minutes, up by, 8 with 6, and then up by 6 with 30 seconds. Houston did it again. This Houston team, relentless. They just never give up. They are usually, I feel like they weren't in that game ever. The entire game, I was like, Duke has this game won. There's no way Houston wins. And then all of a sudden, they won the game by 3 in regulation. I don't know how it happened. That was exactly what they did to Kansas when they were down by 7 with 13 seconds left, and they somehow won that game in overtime. Now they play Florida. My brain is telling me Florida wins this game by 20. But Houston's going to be down by 10-plus points in that game against Florida, and I'm going to think it's over, and Houston's going to come all the way back and maybe win the game or tie it up or go to OT or something. I just want a good game. I thought Duke-Florida would have gave us the way better game, but, I mean, Houston, I don't know if they definitely weren't the better team on Saturday night, but they got the win. It was the first time, and I think it was 336 games, Duke lost that game with a better shot percentage, more free throw attempts, more free throws made, more rebounds, or it was just a long list of things that they just dominated on the stat sheet. But they didn't measure the heart. They didn't measure the grown man basketball of the Houston Cougars. And the most important stat they did not put on that list was most points scored in a game, which was the Houston Cougars. So I'm going to go Florida in the championship game. We'll see what happens. I hope it's a great game. My pick would be Florida against the spread. I think it's -1.5, so just give me the money line for Florida going up against Houston. Hopefully get a really good college basketball game on Monday night. Guys, that's going to do it for the NBA picks and props for Monday, April 7th slated games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please drop a like this video and subscribe channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching.